go to my first concert ever alone to see one of my favorite artists was genuinely a dream come true. I just never thought I would end the night in such a panic, having no ride home, 20 minutes away from my house, and no way to contact anyone for help. Maybe I should elaborate a little more on how we got here. Okay, we're gonna go back to January of this year to give a little context. I was sitting in my living room on my phone with my mom, and I was just like looking online, and I found out that Khamari was coming to my city for a concert. And I've listened to him for a long time, so I was pretty excited about it, but for some reason I was scared to buy tickets. I don't really remember the reason why, but I pushed past the fear and I bought them because thankfully they weren't even that expensive. And also, I really wanted his concert to be my first. Fast forward to February 28th, 2026, day of the concert, and I was pretty excited. Can anybody find me? Hi. Please excuse my room. It's messy and I don't care. Oh, senior eyes is hitting like a truck. Hi guys. Today's the last day of Black History Month and I'm going to my first concert. Yay. So it's 4 o'clock. Concert's at 8. Doors open at 7. I gotta get there by 6:30. Now, my plan originally was to get home at 3 o'clock, work for 2 hours my homework, and then get ready for the concert, 5 o'clock, head out, 6, stay there for an hour, and then 7 o'clock, go and have fun. What ended up happening was I went somewhere to my family's house. I stayed there for 2 hours. It's 4:45. I have done no homework, and now I have to get ready to go. And my hair, I have so much hair depression. The plan right now is to get ready, choose my outfit, do my makeup. And all of this is going to be done while listening to Khamari's track because I'm going to Khamari concert. I want to see if you guys can hear that. Can y'all hear that when I'm talking? Hopefully, because I don't want to get copyrighted. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Anyway, I'm not making any money off of this. Dude, I was getting ready. I was okay, I'm going to get there on that. I missed my bus. Woo! It's fine. I have like 6 minutes to talk to you guys about stuff. And this top is very booby and I'm not... Anyway, this is my first concert. And I was like, this year I have like a little thing called, you know, do a lot of side quests this year. Because I'm like, hey, you don't do anything, right? Okay, so all you do is go outside for school, come back home, and then do nothing in your bed in bed rot. You need to do stuff, right? So like, this month has been full of side quests that I have not revealed to y'all yet, and I will eventually. But this one's my first like concert ever, and I've always wanted to like go to a concert during high school and just be like, oh, look at me, I'm different. I'm 17 years old going to a concert. Look at me. Khamari is an artist I've been listening to for like 5 years now, and he has such a good discography. And I was like, I know Khamari. I know his music. I'm gonna go see him in concert. And oh my god, I'm so good. I know exactly where it is. Like I know where it is, and I'm like. Look at me being different. But yeah, I'm just listening to his discography and kind of just like looking around my room because it's so bad. Like I've been hit with the biggest like wave of senior artists. Like I don't want to do any of my work. My room is collecting clutter and I'm just like I need to clean, but all I want to do is sleep. Like this is a problem. There's a lot of good things happening to me right now and I'm very confused. And I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I hate being ungrateful. This is gonna go somewhere else that doesn't need to go. Anyway, I'm hoping I can take you guys along in a line and on the bus with me and then just kind of like show you a snippet of a Khamari concert because I don't know what the restrictions are for this. I've never been to a concert before. I don't know. So I'm gonna record everything and then talk about what I'm feeling after. I should be nervous, but I'm not. I'm really excited. Because I'm going by myself. That's what I want to do. I want to go to a concert by myself. And then in a couple of months, I'm going to one of our concerts. I copped tickets. I did. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like his new album, yeah, fire. And then I'm going to come home and do the work that I didn't do. Because I have so much to do. But yeah, gotta go get ready. Bye. You'll see me in like 2 seconds. All right. I caught the next bus available to downtown and started my journey. In order to get there, I had to take 2 different buses and it would take me a little over an hour. So I left I gave myself enough time to at least like be late or miss a bus. So I was cool, I was good. And so I hopped my first bus. I got off at the court district of my town, and then I hopped my second bus, and the sun was already setting, and my anticipation was rising because I was getting really nervous. And y'all, when I got there, oh my god, the line was so long. It was wrapped around the block, I swear. I had to like walk a cool like 2 minutes. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I was like, okay, well, kind of wanted to be in the front. I didn't even gonna get there at like 4 p.m. I got there like an hour before the door was open. I don't know. I ended up also talking to this girl in line when I went to the back of the line, and she was so cool. But I'm gonna be so honest. I don't think she was vibing with me. I'm gonna be so real. It was honestly completely my own fault because like I did lie to her about my age and everything, and I also took a really stupid joke that I still regret to this day. Like oh my god, it was so dumb. The reason I lied about my age was because at that point I had been going to school, like taking classes at OSU, and so I was so used to lying because it's even encouraged by like my high school. It was encouraged by my high school too. They were like, yeah, don't tell anybody about your age. So I didn't know how old this girl was because she looked like she was like 18, 19, 20. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm a college student. And then she told me, oh yeah, I'm a high school student. I was like, me too. And she literally asked me, why'd you lie to me? And I was like, I had no answer. I don't know why I lied to her, honestly. She was waiting for her friend, and once he came, I kind of just left them to their devices. But hey, if you remember me and are watching somehow, I hope you had a good time. You're really cool. And I wish you a great life because I never saw you again. Then the line finally started to move, and once I got inside, I ran into like 4 problems. I had to throw away the food and water that I brought because my mom told me to bring it just in case. And then she later on told me that like, hey, I didn't actually expect you to bring it to the venue. I wanted you to eat outside, like in the building across the street. And I was like, oh, so whatever happened to telling me that first before I make a fool out of myself? And then problem number 2 is, since I had no connection in that venue, I thought I would because I had connection from across the street, and I can't use my cellular data because for some reason whenever I'm outside it doesn't work on some apps. I couldn't access my email, therefore I couldn't access my tickets. So I stood there for like a good 5 minutes trying to figure out, hey, how do I get my tickets? I had to download Ticketmaster and get it from there. It was so embarrassing. I had to ask people like, oh, can I have your hotspot? Are you kidding me? Like, why? After a while, I got in, thank God, and I got into this venue, and it was beautiful. Like, I couldn't get over how amazing it looked. It looked like a 16th century architect like built it and like designed it. It was so pretty. I spent some time exploring while I was trying to find like a good spot, and since I couldn't access my tickets, every spot that I did want was taken. So I was like, right, yeah, that makes sense. I put myself in the pit of the venue, just like thinking, okay, I'm gonna look and see if I like this spot and then move out. And then people came behind me and I got stuck. Good news was I liked the spot enough that I was like, I'm just gonna stay here. There's no point in me pushing us to get out. And then we all waited for the concert to start, and the lights dimmed, and it started, and the opener came out, and it was honestly so amazing.
My name is Gabriel Jacoby again, and I'm from Florida. Ice.
So At some point during the end of the concert, my phone died. Now, that wouldn't have been a problem if I brought my car, because I have a charger in my car to connect to the car for music. But if you remember correctly, I didn't bring my car. I came with the local bus. My plan originally was to take the local bus for free, because since I was taking classes at OSU, I had the ability to have an ID, and that gave me public transit for free. So I was thinking of taking the public transit for free to go to the area, and then take an Uber and go back home after the night was over. But my phone was dead, so Uber was out of the question. Well, what about taking the local bus? You know, it would actually be better because it's free and everything. Well, no, because it's after 10, and in my town, they stop running buses after 10 o'clock. Maybe someone around you has like a portable charger. Maybe you should ask somebody else for help. I don't really feel like talking to anybody though. Like, I just don't. I'm not really in the right headspace for that. You're starting to panic. You need to calm down, honestly. Like, you need to find a solution. Maybe I can go to Chipotle next door. You know, they may have a charger that I can use. Well, they don't maybe let customers use chargers. What do I do? Like, my mom's definitely starting to panic right now, and I have no way of calling her and making sure that I'm okay and everything. I feel so bad. Like, this is not a good situation. My breath, I can't think about that right now. Maybe I should go across the street to the Union and ask somebody there for a charger. And that's exactly what I did. I went across the street and went up to like the workers who were there. And at this point it's like 10, maybe like 10:50. And I asked them for help, and they're like, oh, well, we can't give you the chargers that we have here, but there is a like portable charger thing, like stand over there you can use if you want to. And I was like, great, that's all I needed. I went over there. At this point I am exhausted. I put my phone, I take my case out and I put my phone on the charger. It charges. I call my mom, let her know I'm safe. I call my Uber, and then I go home. And that was my night. I think it was nice, honestly. Okay, my thoughts. The opener was this guy named Gabriel Jacoby, I think his name is. I personally never heard of him or his music before this night, but after, I can say very confidently that he earned a fan in me, because he's just so talented. His songs are so beautifully written. His voice is like it's so gravelly, but like also the control of it is just amazing. And I was just standing there like, oh my god, yeah. Every song I'm hearing on my playlist, like, this is a great artist, and he was a great opener, and I wish him so much success because he really deserves it. Khamari was amazing. That shouldn't have been a surprise for anybody. Like, I never thought he wouldn't be amazing. That man is just so talented. He has like such a slow and like enticing voice. Like, he really I feel like he would be a really good siren. Like, I don't know. Like, I was listening to his songs, and that man sounded, there was really no difference from the track. Like, online, like the original song, hearing it live, he did even more than he did in the song, and it was like so stable. I couldn't get over it. His riffs were amazing. His control of his voice was amazing. His tone was amazing. It was like, I was just so excited, and everybody around me was excited too. Like, it was a really good audience and venue. Like, we were all having so much fun. His band was so good. I don't know, like, his guitarist, his bassist, he played guitar too, and his drummer, y'all. That was my favorite part of the show. His drummer is so talented. Like, I couldn't get over how good he was. Like, everybody brought their A game, honestly, but his drummer was just my personal favorite. He was he really just stood out to me. I don't know what his name is, but shout out to you. Honestly, you are really good at what you do. So, oh yeah, somebody fainted during the performance. Like, it was like second to last song. I just hear like yelling in the corner, like in my, on this side of my ear. And I look over, and then all of a sudden the band stops playing, and then Khamari starts singing. We're all confused as to what's going on. Turns out this girl like fainted. I don't know if it was because she was so starstruck, or because like the venue had no windows, it was just fans. While we were waiting for her to receive medical attention, I was scared that I would faint too, because like I started to realize I couldn't really breathe because it was so stuffy in there. But thankfully, I didn't. It was fine, and she got escorted out of the venue for medical attention. And then he played his last song, and I didn't get to film it. And of course, it was my favorite song of his, These Four Walls. I didn't get to film it, but it was such a great performance. Honestly, it was so good. It was such a beautiful concert, and it was definitely like to remember. And honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better first concert I've ever had in my life. So thank you if you somehow see this. I hope you enjoyed. Here's my socials. I will see you at some point in the next few days. Thank you for coming to the corner of the internet. Bye.